Hi, we are Lumina partners, and this is our case two on business strategy for eco oil. So let's begin. First are the firm-specific advantages. So the first one is its core IP, the proprietary catalyst, and this is vital because it's 100% fossil-free, claim rests on not needing external fossil hydrogen, unlike competitors. Proving its claimed lifespan is also critical. This is the only way to validate the long-term economics for licensees and protect the secret that secures their high-margin recurring revenue from catalyst sales. And the second, the modular microrefinery. This advantage is disturbing because it shatters the massive capital barriers of traditional biorefineries. The focus must be on developing this into a standardized, reliable turnkey product. This makes it an easy, attractive, and lower risk investment for partners. And finally, the third one, feedstock flexibility. This is vital for two reasons. It avoids the food versus fuel debate by using waste, and it dramatically expands their global market. By proving technology works on any local biomass like forest residues or household waste, they make their microrefineries a viable solution for partners anywhere in the world.
Talk about the global location strategy for EcoOil. Well, EcoOil should establish its operations in regions that combine abundant biomass resources, growing fuel demand, and favorable renewable energy policies. The most promising locations include Latin America, especially Brazil and Colombia, where strong sugarcane and ethanol industries provide a steady, low-cost feedstock base. Brazil is the world's second largest ethanol producer after the US, generating over 30 billion liters per year. So, Southeast Asia countries together produce over 100 million tons of sugarcane and cassava annually, providing a reliable and low-cost source of biomass for ethanol production. And governments in the region are actively promoting biofuel blending mandates. For example, Thailand's programs and Indonesia's initiatives, which demonstrate a strong institutional support for renewable fuels. At the same time, the region's rapidly growing transport sector, projected to increase fuel demand by nearly 40% by 2030. In sub-Saharan Africa, nations like Kenya, Mozambique, and Ghana represent attractive markets to their high dependence on imported fuels. Africa imports more than the 80% of its refined fuels, and the chart shows that fuel imports make up an increasing share of sub-Saharan Africa's total imports, rising from about 10.5% in 1995 to 23.8% in 2022.
EcoOil's idea is simple: control what's core, collaborate on the rest. They keep full control of the catalyst, software, and data, but work with partners for production and ethanol supply. Each unit makes about 25 million liters a year, so long-term deals with suppliers are vital. Logistics and installations are handled by partners, but EcoOil still track everything through data. This way, they grow fast and protect their technology. EcoOil sells performance, not machines. Customers are connected to a service hub where everything is monitored live. Contracts guarantee 95% uptime and under 2% downtime, plus verified carbon data for credit trading, about $59 per ton. Regular reviews help both sides improve, turning clients into long-term partners. Here we have some data to prove what I said. Each unit makes 75k liters a day using 107k liters of ethanol from around 11 hectares of crops. The cost drops from 1 million to 100k at scale. And also I mentioned that US and Brazil supply 80% of global ethanol, making sourcing stable. The model is measurable, profitable, and ready to grow worldwide.
So now let's discuss the model. EcoOil's business model is built on a solution-based fuel-as-service approach, not selling equipment but providing complete renewable fuel production directly where biomass is abundant. Using patented containerized refinery units, EcoOil converts local ethanol into drop-in gasoline, diesel, and LPG, creating a mobile, scalable, and sustainable alternative to fossil fuel refining. Regarding the partnership models, the company will form regional joint ventures with ethanol producers, sugar mills, and local governments. The partners supply biomass and local access, while EcoOil provides technology maintenance and digital monitoring. Revenues are shared, creating mutual incentives and long-term value across the ecosystem. Market entry and expansions. To scale quickly, EcoOil will start in Brazil and Colombia, leveraging sugarcane-based ethanol and strong renewable policies. Once proven, the model will expand to Southeast Asia and Sub-Saharan Africa, regions rich in agricultural residues and reliant on imported fuels.
Our growth plan unfolds in 4 key phases. In phase 1, EcoOil will secure 10 million euros in seed funding and launch pilot projects with ethanol and sugar mills in Brazil and Colombia. This will validate our fuel-as-a-service model and finalize our global licensing framework. Next, in phase 2, EcoOil will expand into Southeast Asia, Thailand, Indonesia, and the Philippines. EcoOil establishes a production facility to Sweden for 100 units annually, reducing unit costs to about 500,000 euros per unit. By phases 3 and 4, EcoOil will enter Sub-Saharan Africa and Eastern Europe, scale production up to 1,000 annual units with additional production lines, and diversify into renewable jet fuel and LPG. Our organizational model supports this growth through a central R&D hub in Sweden and regional subsidiaries managing local operations and partnerships, combining global innovation with local responsiveness to accelerate the energy transition worldwide. Pictured here is a more detailed business model canvas. We thank you for your time and interest and wish you a good day.